Joining me to talk about it is liberal radio talk show host Ed Schultz. Ed Schultz has not made an endorsement yet, but will vote and endorse whoever the Democrats nominate. All right, so Hillary's going to win. What do you think? Is she going to get the big 10-point-plus win that she needs, Ed?
Well, you know, Mike, to say that the Clinton camp is overconfident, I think, is an understatement. I think that they feel very good about going into this. Terry McAuliffe telling me today that they are going to win. And if it's 10-plus, that's some swagger. And I think it's going to be enough to hold off some superdelegates. If she loses tonight, I think it's over.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to see a lot of superdelegates turn in the next 24, 48 hours if Barack Obama pulls off the victory in Pennsylvania tonight.
If she wins by, say, 5 to 10, is it over still?
Well,
or we just...
No, well, not in her mind, not in their mind. I mean, there's a group around Hillary that want to take it all the way to the convention. If it's close, still the math is awfully tough against Senator Clinton. It doesn't look good for her in Montana or South Dakota or North Carolina. It's pretty close in Indiana, West Virginia, and Kentucky, but there will be no large margin. I think tonight parallels a lot of what we saw in Texas. A lot of talk about the Clintons winning the big state, but he took more delegates out of Texas than Senator Clinton did. So the delegate count is very important. What the Clintons are looking for is a big talking point, a big state victory, something big to throw out in front of the superdelegates to keep this thing alive.
Yeah, a no-doubt spin point that they can really run with. I'm sure there. But let's be honest here. When we talk about the general, the big picture, John McCain and Republicans have got to be loving this. The longer the Democrats keep fighting it out, the more he's sitting back, don't you think? And he looks good. I mean, he doesn't have to mix it up and get bloodied like they are.
Well, he's not taking any flack,
right.
That's for sure. But the other thing, Mike, is that he's not raising anywhere near the kind of money that either Senator Clinton or especially Barack Obama is raising. And I think that's somewhat troublesome. He ought to be really gaining steam when it comes to fundraising with this battle going on between the two senators in the Democratic Party. And I don't see him making any real long-term headway out of this.
Don't you think that the money will flow in, and probably more so if it's Senator Clinton, let's be honest. The Republicans, it's an automatic flashpoint.
Well, the three top fundraisers for the Republicans in 2004 was George Bush, and then Dick Cheney, and then Hillary Clinton when she made news. So,
right.
Yeah, she definitely riles up the opposite base. I just think that McCain, you know, once a month away from a decision where it's a one-on-one going to November. Now, I think all of this is going to be forgotten, and the in-house work is going of the healing is going to have to be done by the Democrats. But when it comes to fundraising, I think McCain is way behind.
Yeah, no doubt that he needs some energy on that front. Who's been bloodied more, you think, by, I would say, Barack Obama between this fighting? What do you say?
Well, I think technically he probably has been bloodied more, but he's also gained quite a bit because he's taken the high road so many times. He could have taken out a negative ad about Bosnia or about the hospital story or about some of the other missteps the Clintons have made along the campaign trail. He's been able to be above all of that and stay very positive. And I think tonight in Pennsylvania, the intangible is, where are all these new voters going? You mean after 16 years of knowing the Clintons, all these new people are going to the Clintons in Pennsylvania? I find that hard to believe. I think it's going to be very close, and I think Barack Obama is going to win tonight.
Ed, we got about 10 seconds. You ready for this to be done with, and you put your support behind Obama and get on with it?
Yeah, I'd like to see a conclusion in the near future. But you know what? Senator Clinton has done everything she's had to do to keep this fight going. I give her credit. She's definitely a fighter on the trail.
Yeah, no doubt. She can throw some punches, and some pretty good ones at times. Ask Barack Obama about that. Ed Schultz, always good talking to you. Thanks.
You bet, Mike. Thank you.